What's going on, everyone? Rack here. You read the title right. Valve is currently being hit with a class action lawsuit for being a monopoly, which honestly is kind of funny to me. And as it stands now, there really isn't a lot backing their whole argument. Usually, in cases like this, there's something that protects the industry in which the monopoly has a stranglehold on, like the USPS or Hershey's, for example. But in Valve's case, it's a bit different. You see, the lawyers alleging Valve are arguing that Valve has a stranglehold on specifically online PC gaming. The lawsuits claim that Valve uses its market dominance to enforce restrictions that lead to inflated prices for both game developers and consumers. However, as far as I'm concerned, and it doesn't really take a galaxy brain level genius to come up with this one, literally anyone on Steam at any given second could completely put down the platform and play the same game somewhere else. Like, it's honestly funny to me that this is even being taken seriously. Let's say I want to play Red Dead 2, for example, a game you can play on Steam right now with over 35,000 active players. I could buy it on Steam for $20, or I could make the much smarter decision of going on Epic Games and getting it for 15 bucks. It's just people don't typically tend to do that. It's nothing Valve does to keep us addicted or held hostage to the platform, and yeah, I suppose when you break the numbers down and look at how much money Valve is making compared to other platforms, it does kinda come off as a monopoly. Keep in mind though, literally every single one of these platforms has the same games. It's not like Valve is selling anything different than services like Epic Games or Microsoft Game Store. And in some cases, like with Epic, they have Epic exclusive games like Fortnite, which is a major moneymaker in the PC gaming scene. That's the other thing about this lawsuit that doesn't make much sense to me. Why restrict it to only PC gaming? Is Valve not competing with console gaming as well? I mean, they literally just announced the Steam Machine a month ago. Would this not mean that Valve has a monopoly over the gaming market in general? The obvious answer to this is simply that they don't have a monopoly on video games in general. Otherwise, companies like Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox wouldn't even exist. So you might be asking yourself, Rack, why is this all happening in the first place? And the answer is pretty simple. The lawyers suing Valve are basically trying to make this a class action lawsuit, where if they win, they're going to be generating millions, if not billions of dollars in revenue. Now, typically, a class action lawsuit is supposed to benefit the people that are harmed by that company. However, in reality, this has never happened once in the history of class action lawsuits. The sad reality of it is some greasy lawyer probably just saw this as an early retirement opportunity and decided, why the hell not? If by some miracle these lawyers actually ended up winning the lawsuit, pretty much everyone harmed would only see like a penny to a dollar in actual returns, and just about 90% of those returns would go unclaimed. While the lawyers, on the other hand, would be pocketing millions, if not billions of dollars from winning this. Now, the way these lawyers actually go about doing this is using a pretty scummy tactic. Pretty much, they put out these ads getting people to sign up saying that you've been harmed in some way because of a product or service. And they market this to you saying that you're going to receive this, huge settlement for doing no real work. Sounds great, right? Wrong. These lawyers are really just getting you to sign up so that they can get their 20 to 30% return on this billion-dollar case. At the end of the day, it actually has nothing to do with the consumer. It has everything to do with the lawyer wanting more money. And, on top of that, it causes further harm to the consumer. Now, Valve is having to spend all their time, money, and focus on lawyer fees, and focusing on this case that they now have in front of them. They don't have time to spend on improving CS2 or improving the platform itself. They now have to put all their focus and energy into consulting lawyers. So while I know a lot of us want to see Valve actually develop the product and service they make, it might be a while before they can do so, and it's not really their fault in this case. Luckily though, at the end of the day, in Valve's case, I do think they're going to win, because in reality, these lawsuits normally do tend to fail. It just sucks that we have to put a halt on development, all because some stingy-ass lawyer wants more money. But hey, that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys have to think about this situation in the comments down below. I just thought it was interesting, so I thought I'd ramble on about it for a bit. In reality, my only hope from this is some lawyer doesn't walk away with billions of dollars that could be used for game development. I would really just hate to see that as someone who really does love Valve and their platform. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya.